Hey Charlie, I thought it'd be easier if I just gave you a quick screen share type video for the forms. So basically this is for sagetronics, and if I come up here and I click on contact us, right now we just have the default text that just says form here. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this form here, of course, with the new gravity form plugin that I have on this project. So to do that, I'm just going to go over to the dashboard. I'm already logged in, so you know this the simple default screen that always defaults to the dashboard for you. Over here on the left, you're going to see a quick little forms part on the menu. So if we click on forms, it will actually bring up the new contact us form that I've already created. Then you also have the get in touch with us, which is in your footer right now. This required a little bit more customization, so you're going to see it in the widget section under a nice PHP type widget. We had to customize the curved corners and things like that. So that one might look a little bit different and everything in there, but this one is going to be for the contact us page. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to delete this form. So if you need to delete any, you would just click on delete, of course. And what's really great about this form is it's got a lot of the drag and drop type deals that you're used to. So to create a new form, we're just going to come up here and click on add new. Give it a second. And then what's really great about this form is it's got a real simple, like I was mentioning, drag and drop. So over here on the right, you're going to see standard fields. You have these little boxes that you can expand easily. It gives you a lot of the basic type fields that you always need in forms. And then of course you got post and pricing fields. If you ever want to dig into these more, we can do that. But with just the basic standard, you know, like contact us form, we just need mostly the standard fields and the advanced fields. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to title our form. So I'm just going to highlight that, contact us. And then what's great is this is actually the little bit of text that comes in below the form. You can include this or not include it. You can change it. It's really easy to do. You just come in here and type it, and it'll actually change anything and everything that you need. And then you also come into confirmation. This is actually a message that will pop up when they hit submit. So you can have it pop up with a customized message directly for them. You can even do like, you know, thanks. Click on this drop down box, and this is where you can come in here once we build the form out and put something like, you know, thanks name, and that will actually give, you know, like thanks Michael for submitting your form. So there's a lot of nice little features right here just in the little contact us area. So I'm going to jump back over to properties, and then you can just click on this little close button up here, and that brings that back up. Now since we're doing a simple contact form, we're going to need fields like name, which I'm just going to click on that. And then it automatically drops in a name field over here for you. We may also need like a phone, email, and then we're also going to need a quick little comment section or questions. So that's going to bring in all these different fields. What's really great about this form is when you hover over each one of these, you can click on edit. So if we click on edit, you can change the name to anything you want. You can say something like your name, put colons in here, anything that you want, and then down here's a little required box, so we're just going to check that. So then you get a little red asterisk, so it is required. Phone, I'm not going to make it required. Email, let's go ahead and make that required as well. And then where this says untitled, we're just going to change this to comments/questions. And then once you do that, that's pretty much it. You're just going to click on this save form. And then it's going to pop up with a little box, and then you can also do set up email notifications for this form. So if we click on that, it will bring us to this nice little area in here where we already have, of course it defaults to the settings that you have set in WordPress, so it's already pulling in your email. The from email is mainly, you know, what the person is going to see, like what you're going to see as an admin, because this is actually going to the administrator. So instead of it having your name, we're going to just click on this little drop down box, and since we made email required, we can just check that. And then what that's going to do is if I send you an email with the form, it's going to say you're receiving an email from michael@iDesignSolutions.com. So it's really easy to customize that part of the form. Over here is just a subject, so it's going to say new submission from, and then it's going to bring in contact us for the form title. And then here's also the message, which we want to be sure it has all fields, because that's going to bring in all the fields that the user submitted. Down here at the bottom, you have notification to user. So if you want to enable that, this will actually give the user a receipt. So you can change the from email to anything you want, like info at, anything like that. But this is mainly what they're going to see when they do that. Hang on a second, sorry about that. Sorry, my phone was ringing, so I apologize for that. And then what you're going to do in here is you also have the subject line, so you can do, you can do any of the form fields you want to. A lot of the times you would just do something like, oops, let me get out of that. Insert form field, and then you can just do something like in here, submission receipt. I might have misspelled that, I'm not sure. And then down here you can actually say thanks, and then we're going to come up here and go your name first. So it's going to say thanks, Michael. We will be in touch soon. There you go. So now that the user, they're just going to get that, and if you want to actually send them a copy of everything they submitted, you could also come in here and hit all submitted fields, and it will show right below your name what all was submitted, so then they'll actually get a receipt. And then once you do that, we're just going to click on Save Settings, and then after that we're just going to, everything looks good, so we're going to jump back over to our form section. And one of the things I want to show you is if you have a client and they decide that they do want to have notifications sent to the user, if you hover over the forms, you can actually preview the form. You can see all the entries that have been made to the form. You can see notifications, which is where we just came from to set it. You can duplicate it. You can even see the views and the entries that were done on this form. So it shows you a lot of information just on this contact form. Now to actually insert it in your page, you're just going to click on Pages. And we're going to go to the Contact page. So we're going to click on Contact. And then what's really great, what I love about this form, and it's even great for clients, is, well, first off, let me get out of the HTML view. What's really great for even the clients is up here at the top, you actually have a little icon now. It's called Gravity Form, so it says Add Gravity Form. So if we click on that box, it comes up with a real nice window that allows you to select the form you want to add. So if you have a lot of different forms throughout the site, this is an easy way to just drop in the form. And then we're just going to say Insert Form, and then it brings in everything with it. And then once we hit Update, we're going to jump over to your Contact Us again, where we had form here. If we hit Refresh, there's your new form. So it actually brings in the title. It says, we would love to hear from you. We'll fill out this form. We'll get in touch with you shortly. So it's got a lot of nice little, brings in a nice little submit button. You even have the option to do CAPTCHA. If you need help with that, let me know. I can just show that to you real quick. But basically, it's under Forms, Settings. And then once you go into Form Settings, I already have my developer license key in there. But you can come in here real easily, and you just have to sign up for your CAPTCHA public key and private key. And then once you do that, you would just go back into your Contact Us form, hit Edit. And then over here on the right, you got a little CAPTCHA icon. So you'd actually be able to click on that, and it would read the public and private key. All right, man, I hope this helps, and let me know if you have any questions, okay?